Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about the tar command. Now, the tar command is used to create an archive of files or to extract files from an already existing archive of files. Okay? And let's say that we want to create an archive of files. So what we could do is we could, for example, create an archive which contains just this tutorial file, okay, for an example. But actually, if we wanted to add multiple files, then we would just write tutorial, then a space, then another file, then a space, then a third file, then a space. And so basically, you would just add on files and use spaces to delimit them. Okay, so let's create the archive with only one file. So in order to do that, we can write tar cvf, and we are going to talk about what that means in a second. And then we are going to write the name for our archive. Let's name it archive.tar. And now let me write the name of the file I want to put in the archive. And again, if I wanted to put this untitled.ipython notebook, this stands for IPython notebook, but it's a completely different thing from Linux tutorials, so I'm not going to explain what IPython notebook means. But anyway, if I want to include this, I would write untitled.ipython notebook, and then I would press space again, and then I would type file3, and so on and so forth, okay? But for these purposes, we're just going to compress this file. So let's talk about what does cvf mean. Cvf means the following. C enters the create mode, which basically tells Starch to create a new archive. V is the flag for verbose output, so that you know what is happening, and F means that the next argument will be the name of the to be constructed archive. Okay, and basically the next argument is exactly the name of the to be constructed archive. Okay, so if we press enter and I type in ls, I can see that I have archive.tar right here. Now, if I want to extract that archive, what I can do is I can type tar xvf. Okay, so x is standing for the extract mode, and vf mean verbose and file, just same as the above here. So I can write archive.tar and basically press enter, and it would extract the archive. Okay, and again, X is the extract mode telling tar to extract the archive provided as the argument. And when I press enter and type in ls, I can actually see that I extracted the archive, but the thing what happened is I already had this file, so I already had this file here, so I extracted it here, and it was overridden. Okay, so the file was overridden, and that brings me to my next point, which is that when extracting files, it is always a good idea to extract them in a newly created folder. That way, if the extracted files make a mess, you can always move that folder to the location you want to move it or delete it. Okay, and there are also options in the tar command to check the archive's contents before you extract it, but I haven't used them. I think that a better method, which is more simple, is to just create a new folder or a new directory, which is a synonym, and just extract the contents of the archive file into that folder. Okay, so this is it for this tutorial. I hope you learned something useful, and I will talk to you very soon.